from Skigh Athletics, coming to you with the core exercises, a couple of key things to remember while you're doing core exercises, some references and some examples of what I mean for when I have something in my PDF or Excel file that you guys should immediately understand regardless of what phase I say it, when I say it. Let's get right into it. So, for core, the main thing is resisting movements. Creating movements is extremely important when you're trying to build strength for upper body, lower body, and resistance is huge too, but for core, I like to focus on resisting certain movements because that's what really builds up the core and stretches out your tight core muscles, which will be better for fast twitch movements. Let's get right into it. This is going to be a full plank. Now, when I say elbow plank, I mean just a normal elbow plank like this. My body's flat, my butt is not up. I'm right here, engaging my core, flexing my core, and really feeling it. Now, when I go full plank, I'm simply in a push-up position with my arms locked, and again, flat, and my core engaged. Now, when I say one leg up on the elbow plank, I'm keeping both of my elbows down, and I'm simply picking one leg up. Again, not going up, not arching. I'm staying in this position with my core engaged, and it goes the same way with the other leg. Now, side planks are extremely difficult for most people to comprehend and to get a feel off of. They tend to slouch down with their hips down towards the ground, or they'll have their elbow out where it will not be aligned with their legs. And here, you're not really working your core and you're not getting the best, bang for your buck for being in that position for 30 seconds. So, what I like to do, act as if there's a line, maybe even go up against the wall. A line straight from your elbow down to your heel. Everything is straight. So right now, my body is completely straight so that when I put all the pressure on my right inside foot to come up, everything is straight. This is in line. There's not too much tension on my upper body because everything is in line. The moment I go here, you'll feel it a lot in your shoulder, not in your core. But right now, I can get my obliques engaged in the exercise. If everything's lined up, I pick myself up, and right now, my obliques are engaged. Now, those are just a few tips as far as planks. For any other exercises, if you're on a machine, just be sure to control it. There's no reason to go in and lift for your ego, especially when you're doing core. It's not something you want to strain yourself with. You want to be smooth. You want to resist the movement down and try to give a quick contraction to really focus on building those quick twitch muscles. Now, another one of my favorite core exercises just happens to be leg lifts, and I could do them without any weight for a couple hundred reps every single other day to really build my core, because again, your abs are muscles and they need rest. So if I'm doing any kind of leg lift for my core, the big thing is making sure that your lower back does not come up off of the ground. This is because you'll work muscles like the hip flexor and other secondary muscles that again might take over because they're stronger, but that's not what you want to happen. So when I come up, I'm going to keep my legs completely straight, go down, down, down. The last thing you want is for your lower back to come up, even if it's so much as getting a hand or a finger underneath. You don't want that to happen. So do a range of motion that's just comfortable for you. Now, I've been doing this with my clients for years, and they've gotten more results faster in their core as long as their lower back doesn't come off of the ground. Now, whether that's doing the rep only at maybe a 45-degree angle, it's better doing it the correct way for maybe less reps, less range of motion, than getting your heels to the ground, having no control, having your lower back off the ground, and working other muscles. Now, for core exercises, there's going to be plenty of other opportunities for me to explain what I do for core. But for now, those are just a few key things. Again, you can do planks and you can do leg lifts forever with no weight, and you can see consistent, solid gains. The way that you do that is increasing time. Maybe put a weight on your back, maybe hold a weight in between your feet if you get so advanced, or just go up to an unreal amount of reps if you're at an advanced level. You can always do it. You don't need a crazy amount of weight for core. It's just a matter of getting in it now. When I say to do core for 5 minutes, I don't mean do a set for 30 seconds, rest for a minute, do a set for 30 seconds. Doing core for 5 minutes means that for 300 seconds, you're going to be completely engaging your core. Now, if you can only do it for 120 seconds at a time, then you're going to do it for 120 seconds at a time. But the rest in between does not count for 5 minutes worth of core. For 5 minutes, you need your core to be engaged because you need to be stretching out those tightened ab muscles to really focus on becoming an overall sound athlete. Again, thank you guys for watching. This was the first core of many core videos. Remember, sky has no limit, and keep on this page to watch some other great videos that I have in store for you guys.